Here is your latest African news. Africa-wide, Afcon highlights. At least 3 countries have qualified for the 2021 Africa Cup of Nations Afcon round of 16. Cameroon was the first country to qualify for the Afcon last 16 after wins over Burkina Faso and Ethiopia. Ghana suffered a humiliating group stage exit at the Africa Cup of Nations after the 4-time champions were beaten by the debutants Comoros. Meanwhile, the last group stage matches will commence today. Cameroon will face Cape Verde while Ethiopia will clash with Burkina Faso. Sudan barricades streets as 2-day civil disobedience starts. Sudanese have shuttered shops and barricaded streets with burning tires and rocks on staging angry rallies to protest against one of the bloodiest days since the coup derailed the country's democratic transition. Responding to the Forces for Freedom and Change, an influential civilian bloc has called to start 2 days of civil disobedience. Security forces earlier this week opened fire, killing at least 7 people as thousands marched against the army's October 25th takeover. Protesters, sometimes numbering in the tens of thousands, have regularly taken to the street since the coup led by General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan nearly 3 months ago. The military power grab derailed the fragile transition to civilian rule following the April 2019 ouster of autocrat Omar al-Bashir, with Prime Minister Abdallah Hamdok resigning earlier this month, warning Sudan was at a dangerous crossroads threatening its very survival. Chad frees 250 rebels ahead of talks. The transitional authorities in Chad have released from prison the first of some 250 members of armed groups they promised to set free under an amnesty. Chad's Justice Minister Ahmad Mohamed Al-Habo led a short ceremony at a prison near the capital where 22 detainees would be convicted of taking up arms against the government were released. Rebel groups have been invited to join national peace-building talks, which are due to start next month. One of those officially pardoned, Samedi Todd Tanel, thanked those who made it possible and said he hoped others could benefit from such a gesture in the future. The amnesty was proposed following President Idris Deby's death at the battlefront last April. Nigeria to retrieve 1,030 Benin bronze from Germany, commission. Nigeria will receive no fewer than 1,030 Benin artifacts from Germany in 2022, the Director General, National Commission for Museums and Monuments, Abba Tijani, has said. The objects were taken from the country during the punitive expedition of Benin in 1897. According to him, when the artifacts are received, it will give the Commission the opportunity to build new museums and attract more tourists across the world. He also added that this would also give them opportunities to view the cultural objects from the Nigerian context. Africa-wide, NewSpace Africa Conference 2022 to be held in Nairobi in April. The inaugural edition of the NewSpace Africa Conference 2022, organized by Space in Africa, will be held in Nairobi, Kenya from 25th to 27th of April 2022. The theme for the event is Making Africa the New Hotspot for Space Business. The NewSpace Africa Conference 2022 is a higher-level gathering of industry leaders, decision-makers, commercial space companies, investors, and other key stakeholders who will convene to discuss innovative ways to turn Africa into a reputable space power. In the past decade, African countries have increased participation in the space scene and as a result are enjoying a corresponding boom in the commercialization of space. The boom is also evident as it has translated into creating about half of the new space companies operational in the continent. NewSpace Africa Conference 2022 will offer a unique opportunity to all delegates to actively participate and showcase their latest development in front of a widely engaged audience. In addition, the conference aims to provide ample networking opportunities for participants and facilitate collaboration with other space actors. Angola school children ordered to take COVID jab, government launched vaccination. Angola's government has warned that secondary school children above the age of 12 will be barred from classrooms from next month if they have not taken at least 1 dose of a vaccine aimed at preventing the spread of COVID-19. Teachers without booster shots in secondary schools should also be denied entry. The government launched a vaccination campaign for children in early December. Only 13% of Angola's population is fully vaccinated against coronavirus, according to a World in Data. Nigeria. Nigeria to launch second satellite into orbit. Nigeria has mapped out strategies to launch a second satellite, SAT-2, into orbit to enhance the communication status of the nation. Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Professor Issa Ali Pantami, disclosed this during a one-day facility visit and interaction with the staff of the Nigerian communication satellite in Lugbe, Abuja. Stressing that President Muhammadu Buhari has given approval for the purchase of the satellite, the minister, who noted that he had gone further to lobby the Minister of Finance to ensure that this is included in the 2022 budget, however, did not disclose the amount approved and how many satellites are to be purchased. Sources indicate that the federal government has allocated about 2.5 billion naira for Satellite 2 project in the 2022 budget estimate. In 2011, Nigeria launched the existing Sat-1R with a lifespan of 15 years, which will expire in the next 4 years. Eritrea. Eritreans raise $500,000 for cancer patient in 24 hours. Eritreans in the diaspora have raised nearly $560,000 within a day of launching a fundraising campaign for a man back home to get treatment abroad for a rare form of blood cancer. The money of Jonas Gay was raised through a GoFundMe appeal started by Canadian-based Eritrean Mebret Hidre. In a video linked to the campaign, Mr. Jonas and his family, who live in a village south of Eritrea's capital, Asmara, described their circumstances. The authorities told him to seek medical treatment abroad, but his family is unable to afford this, she says. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share, and like this video. It's the best way of supporting us. Also, don't forget to catch the return of our show, Africa in the News, on our channel. You can directly support this new series by becoming our YouTube member or becoming a patron and donating. And remember, Africa is watching.